Vogue, it's Marvin Yap, and I'm gonna be teaching you how to look like a bad bitch today. Anyways, let's get into it. So first step, it's always skin prep. Wait, why was that low-key bars? First step, it's always skin prep, eh? First step, it's always skin prep, eh? First step. Okay, anyways, for washing my face, I do the Purifying Foaming Cleanser by La Roche-Posay. I also do a facial scrub, and I do the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant from Ulta. I just realized this low-key might be reverted. Yeah, this low-key might be reverted when you see it, but you get the whole thing. I said the name, so. Also, on my story, I posted anonymous questions to ask me for this little video. So we're gonna be doing that while I'm doing my makeup. And yeah, so let's get into the makeup right now. First step, I always put the Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. and the pink one. Thank you. I usually just put this on my finger like that. Thank you. I put it like around my eyebrows because I always do my eyebrows first. Now it's actually time to start the eyebrows. We're gonna be using the Lock On Liner and Brow Cream in the shade Espresso. I usually fill in the back first and then I do like a little soft line under. Also, if you can hear my sister, it's because she's at work and talking to her friends, so she's loud. Also, if you don't judge me right now if it looks bad because I'm actually blind and I can't see. Also my eyebrows are hella like thick and bushy, but I usually shape it after with concealer. We're gonna answer the first question I got. Okay, the first question I got is, how do you manage to be so extroverted and make new friends so easily? Oh, that is a little too thick, but you know what, YOLO. After you're done shaping your eyebrows, I go over with a spoolie. Personally, I don't really know. Like, I feel like to be extroverted, you just can't care what other people think. Cause like, I mean, YOLO. No, but like honestly, like, okay, people make fun of the word YOLO, but honestly, it's kind of like real. Cause like, you really do only live once. Also, just don't be annoying. Cause there's some extroverted people that I'm just like, why? You know what I mean? Also, just like be kind to everybody unless they're rude to you first. Don't be no people pleaser like some of my friends. I'm not trying to shade, but also it's knowing the right people to be friends with. Because like, if you're friends with those people, more likely you're gonna want to be friends with like their other friends. You know what I mean? Okay, next we're gonna do my foundation. I'm gonna switch it up a bit because usually I do concealer around my eyebrows real quick. So I put the grip all over my face, yeah. Okay, and then you let it dry. Second question I got is, does it jiggle, does it wave, does it spin, does it twerk, and can you do it in reverse? Short answer, yes. For the foundation, I use Sephora Best Skin Ever. I'm lucky running out of it, but it's cool or whatever. I do my foundation like dots around my face, like this. You're gonna get a damp beauty sponge and you're just gonna tap around your face. You know, I'm gonna take off my bracelets because every time I do, you hear it. So let me just take that off. Okay, next question I got is, are you a furry? Okay. For real though, because like, honestly, I don't understand why people are asking me if I'm a furry. Like, the only time I ever was a furry, guys, was literally when my Halloween costume, I was a big bad wolf. Again, short answer, yes. Oh, I forgot to mention this, but we're gonna be using the Maybelline New York Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. That's a long ass name, it does not need to be that long. As contour. Then I use the e.l.f. Powder Blurring Brush to blend it. Okay, now I think it's time to go in with shaping my brows. We're gonna use another concealer brush from from e.l.f. I'm gonna be using the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. I usually make my concealer lighter because I use it mostly for my eyebrows, so it can like brighten my eyebrows to emphasize the shape or whatever. I start with shaping it from the underside, like this. I do a little bit ahead of like the front of the brow, and then I just shape it like that. And then I brush down on here to like lean it more to my eyelid. So on my, you could definitely tell this eyebrow I didn't shape it correctly. So, but yeah, if that happens, don't worry, because go over with your spoolie and just like go over this where like you shaped your eyebrows, and it'll just like erase the concealer on it if you have concealer on your brows where you don't want it to be. Also, I know it's kind of late to like put a disclaimer, but I am not a makeup artist. Literally, I'm in high school. I'm 15. I am not a makeup artist, but I'm damn near one. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. These eyebrows are not, they're not matching, but hey, it's okay. That's like everything in life. You know, like sisters, not twins. I'm gonna put the same like contour concealer. I'm gonna put that on my lids. I'm gonna take a small little damp beauty brush and I'm gonna just dab it in. Yeah, so you want to just slightly like blend it to the lighter part. Okay, another question I got is, how is your ass so fat? This is kind of like a, sorry. This is kind of like a deep question to me because like it's something I always struggled with my ass being so fat. I'm gonna go over again with the lighter concealer just a little bit lightly. Now we're gonna move on to like concealing my actual like face and shit. We're gonna do the NYX Professional Makeup HD Studio Photogenic Concealer in the shade Porcelain. I usually just use this to like lighten up my under eyes. So I put some like right here, and then I put some on the edge right here, like going up in the corner of my eye. Get the same concealer but in the shade Glow, and I will put it on right here, my lip, like this, and I also put it on the side of my cheeks, like right here, to give me that face, you know what I mean? And you're gonna let this sit for a bit, but while we're letting it sit, let's answer some questions again. Okay, another question I got is, what's your favorite movie? I have 3 favorite movies. I can't pick, okay? So, I like Harry Potter, I love Twilight, and I also love Narnia. Anyways, okay. Another question was, who was your gay awakening? I'm not really sure, but I would say Beck from Victorious. Don't play. One, it says, why are you and Naya always in sync? If you don't know who Naya is, she's one of my best friends. Yeah, we're always in sync. Like, we laugh the same, we act the same. Yeah, so I think this is about dry enough right now. I use a beauty, I don't know what this is called, but a beauty pad. I also use it to like shape my nose like that. Okay, usually to fix like the harsh lines or like blend the lighter concealer with the darker concealer better, I just go over with whatever is left on my brush. So I just like that. Another question I got is, am I still your kitten? Of course. The next question is, what's good, ma? Let me get your number, you feel me? Next question I got, who the hottest man alive in your opinion? I'm not really into like white dudes for real, but Dave Franco. We're going to be using the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist up to 16-hour wear from e.l.f. Oh, that looks weird. Okay. After this, I use the Sephora Translucent Loose Setting Powder. And you want to press, bitch. You want the shit to stay. You can see like how it blurs. Maybe if the camera's catching this up, but like compared to this side, look, you can low-key tell like compared to my forehead to my like bottom half, girl, it blurs. Now we're gonna go over with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder, and we're just gonna use that to bake. Another question: rate freshman year. Freshman year was interesting. I hated it. I would probably rate it a good 6 out of 10. Yeah. Okay, freshman year story times. I actually wrote this on my notes. Let me pull it up. This is like a racist story. Anywho, so I have a classmate who used to be my friend say racist things to me. This is a white girl, by the way. So I'm Filipino, and in class I was listening to music, which is mostly Filipino music and reggae. And she said, "You're such a typical Filipino, and you're such a stereotypical Filipino to me." And I didn't have to respond, so I laughed and ignored it. Then she followed up with saying, "My nail technician is Filipino too." And I was like, first of all, everybody knows Filipinos are never nail technicians. They're always nurses.
If you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that
No.
you...
The fuck? Anywho, then 2 days later, that same class, she started doing the "it's the blah 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 for me." Like, you remember that trend where it's like, "It's the Nike slippers for me." I don't know. Whatever. Then she started doing the "it's the blah 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 for me" thing back and forth with me, and she said, "It's being from the Philippines for me." Then I asked her if I even told her I was from the Philippines. I'm not. Then she said, "No, but you told me your family was." Girl, what? And today, at this point, I tried ignoring her, and me and my friends were talking about first impressions of each other. For a little backstory, I just met her during a test in that class when I moved to the seat next to her before. This was in bio class. Then she said, "At first, I thought you were a studious Asian, and I was going to copy off of you." Girl, this was from last year. She still goes to my school. I'm not gonna name drop, because I just don't want to do that, because a lot of people are watching from my school. But her name was Emily, so. I usually do, eyeliner while I'm baking. So basically, I use the Stila Stay All Day dual-ended waterproof liquid eyeliner. Okay, my eyeliner is definitely not even, for sure. I did this, I like tried to do quick with it, but it's definitely not even. But you know what? Same thing with the eyebrows, you know, sisters, not twins. And then I go over with the Revolution blush. So this is how it's looking right now. After this, you would want to do another spritz of setting spray to melt the powder on. So I use the Duo, whatever, this. Like, I usually put it on my lid and then lashes, but if I'm gonna take this off anyways, I'm just gonna put it on my lashes. Okay, another question is the weirdest place you've ever gone to the bathroom. Should I say this, bro? Okay, I'm just gonna say it because forgive and forget, you know what I mean? So when I was younger, I had a window in my room and it didn't have the screen thing that's like for protection. Took down my pants. By the way, there was cars passing by, and I just shat out the window. So typically after this, you can use any type of highlighter you want, but I'm gonna be using the Twilight Saga Shadow Highlighter Palette. Okay, so typically I would use a brush to like brush inside like my inner corner and on my nose and stuff like that. But you know, we're just gonna go with my fingers because I have no idea where that brush went. Okay, now it's time for my favorite part of the whole makeup routine. For lip liner, I use the NYX lip pencil and in the shade Espresso. I just go around like the outer edge of my lips. And then I use the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Butterscotch. I put like right here. And then I just put right here. Then I use the Sephora like lip plumper. I probably really don't need it because my lips are pretty big already. But for some of you guys might need it. And the last question is low-key controversial, so that's why I saved it. Okay. Basically, it says vocal major daughter or jazz major son. I'm gonna be so for real. Vocal major daughter. Thank you so much, Vogue, for letting me share my routine on how to look like a bad bitch. So much love to you. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe. But if you didn't like this video, bitch, that's not my motherfucking problem. Like, anywho, stay hydrated.